Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you today about the invisible barriers that hold 99% of people back from truly taking control of their lives. These barriers are not physical, they are mental, emotional, and psychological. They are the silent forces that prevent people from becoming the best versions of themselves, from stepping into their power, and from living the life they are meant to live. But here's the thing, you don't have to be part of the 99%. You can break free. One of the biggest things that hold people back is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. People are paralyzed by the thought of making a mistake, of not being perfect, of disappointing others. But the truth is, failure is not your enemy, it is your greatest teacher. Every successful person you admire has failed. And they failed because they dared to take action. The moment you stop fearing failure and start embracing it as a lesson, you take back control of your life. Another force that holds so many back is a lack of self-belief. We are often our own harshest critics, telling ourselves we aren't good enough, smart enough, or strong enough to accomplish our dreams. But I'm here to remind you, you are enough. You have everything inside of you to make it happen. The only thing standing between where you are and where you want to be is the belief that you can get there. And that belief doesn't come from waiting for external validation. It comes from within. Believe in yourself, because no one else can do it for you. People are also held back by procrastination, that tendency to delay, to wait for the perfect moment. The truth is, the perfect moment doesn't exist. If you keep waiting for everything to align just right, you'll be waiting forever. The time to start is now. Even if you don't have everything figured out, even if the path ahead is unclear, take the first step. Progress is made one action at a time, and the only way to gain momentum is to be. Comfort zones are another trap that keeps people stuck. We all crave comfort, but growth never happens there. Comfort zones are the places where dreams go to die. If you're not willing to step outside your comfort zone, you'll never reach your full potential. The unknown may be scary, but it's where the magic happens. The life you want is on the other side of fear, and it's time to stop playing it safe. Embrace discomfort. That's where the breakthrough happens. Many people are held back by their limiting beliefs, the thoughts that say you can't do this or this is not for you. These beliefs come from past experiences, failures, or even the opinions of others. But they are lies. You are not defined by your past. You are defined by what you choose to do today. Stop telling yourself that you can't. Start telling yourself that you can, and then take the action to prove it. Another barrier is the idea that we need everything to be perfect before we start. People wait for all the stars to align, for all the conditions to be ideal, but here's the hard truth. Perfection is a myth. If you wait for everything to be perfect, you will never move forward. You have to start with what you have, where you are, and make the most of it. Perfection doesn't come before action, it comes through action. So many people are waiting for the right time, thinking that someday, somehow, everything will fall into place. But I'm here to tell you that the right time is now. It will never be perfect. The stars will never align perfectly. But you can create the life you want by making the decision to start today. Stop waiting for external circumstances to change. Take control of your life now with what you have. And let's not forget the impact of external judgments. Too often, we allow the opinions of others to hold us back. We worry about what people will think, how they will judge our choices, and whether we'll be accepted. But the truth is, no one's opinion matters more than your own. Your life is yours to live. You are the only one who has to live with the consequences of your choices. So make them for yourself, not for anyone else. The world will always have something to say, but your job is to keep moving forward regardless of what others think. Finally, many people are held back by overwhelm. The challenges of life can feel like they're piling up, and it's easy to get paralyzed by the weight of it all. But here's the secret. You don't have to do everything at once. Break it down. Take one small step at a time. Focus on what you can do today, not on everything you have to do tomorrow. Small actions create momentum, and momentum is the key to taking control of your life. Today I'm asking you to make a choice to stop living in fear, a choice to believe in your own potential, a choice to act, a choice to step outside your comfort zone and take control of your life. The road ahead won't always be easy, but it will be worth it. You have the power to change your life. Don't let anything or anyone hold you back. The 99% may allow these invisible barriers to control their lives, but you are different. It's time to take control. Start now, because the life you want is waiting for you to claim it. I'm glad you're with me, because if you've stuck around this long, it means you're ready for change. You're ready to break free. You're ready to step into your power and take control of your life in a way that 99% of people never will, and that's something special. Think about it for a second. Why is it that so many people stay stuck? Why do they let life pass them by, waiting for some magical moment that never comes? The truth is, they allow themselves to be held hostage by the very things we just talked about: fear, doubt, perfectionism, and the comfort of staying where they are. Even if where they are isn't where they want to be. But you don't have to settle. You don't have to be held back by those invisible chains. You are not defined by your past, your mistakes, or your fears. You are defined by the choices you make today, and I want you to understand that those choices have the power to change everything. Right here, right now, you have the ability to choose something different. You have the ability to choose to break free from the limitations that have been holding you back. The road won't be easy. No one who has ever accomplished anything truly meaningful had an easy road. They faced the same fears, doubts, and obstacles that you're facing now. But they didn't let those things stop them. They didn't wait for the perfect moment or for someone to give them permission. They decided to take control. And here's something you need to know. You don't need anyone else's permission either. You don't need someone to tell you that it's okay to go after your dreams, that it's okay to fight for the life you deserve. You don't need to wait for the world to align in your favor. The world will never give you permission to be great. You have to give yourself permission. Taking control means no longer allowing external circumstances to dictate your happiness, your success, or your sense of worth. It means deciding that you are the driver of your own life and you get to steer the wheel. It's about understanding that you are powerful, that you are capable, and that you have everything you need within you to change your life. Look, I get it. There will be days when it feels too hard. There will be days when you question whether it's worth it. But those are the moments that matter most. Because when you push through those tough times, when you keep going despite the doubt and the fear, that's when you take back control. That's when you prove to yourself that nothing can hold you back. Not fear, not judgment, not the weight of the world. I want you to remember one thing. You have the ability to create the life you want. You are not a victim of your circumstances. Your circumstances may have shaped you, but they do not define you. The power to shape your future lies in your hands, and you are more than capable of wielding it. So I challenge you. Challenge yourself to stop living on autopilot. Stop letting fear and uncertainty keep you in a place of complacency. Stop waiting for someone else to show you the way. You know the way. Take control. Start now. One decision at a time, one action at a time, you will move closer to the life you are meant to live. And when you look back, you'll realize that it all started with the decision to take control. Now is the time. Today is the day. This is your life. It's your story, your journey, and you are the hero. The world is waiting for you to step into your power. Don't make them wait any longer. You see, this isn't just about a few small decisions. This is about your entire life, your future, and whether or not you're going to stand up and take control of it or let it slip through your fingers. I'm talking about waking up every day with purpose, with a sense of direction, and knowing exactly where you want to go. The truth is, we are all capable of greatness, every single one of us. But too many people get caught up in the narrative that they aren't ready, they don't have enough, or they're not enough. They tell themselves they'll do it someday, but someday never comes. And that's what keeps them stuck in the same place year after year. But you are different. You are capable of taking control right now. It doesn't matter where you've been or what's happened to you in the past. Your past does not define you. It's the choices you make today, right now, that will create your future. The future you dream of is out there, waiting for you to take action. It's not out of reach. It's just on the other side of your willingness to take that first step. So what's stopping you? What's holding you back from grabbing the life you want with both hands? Is it the fear of making a mistake? Is it the uncertainty of what lies ahead? Is it the pressure of having to do everything perfectly? Well, let me tell you this, mistakes don't define your worth, uncertainty doesn't dictate your potential, and perfection is nothing but an illusion. You are meant to make mistakes, to stumble, and to learn along the way. That's how you grow. That's how you learn who you truly are, what you're capable of, and what's possible when you take control of your life. The truth is, every successful person has been through struggles and failures, but they refused to give up. They kept moving forward, and that's what you must do too. You have to keep going, one step at a time, one action at a time. You might feel overwhelmed by the obstacles ahead, but here's a little secret. You don't have to climb the whole mountain today. Take it one step at a time. Break it down. Each small action, no matter how tiny it may seem, is a victory. And those victories, when strung together, will lead you to places you never thought possible. The key is consistency. Keep showing up, keep taking action, keep pushing forward. But I want you to remember this, you are not alone in this journey. No matter how isolated you may feel at times, there is always a way forward. There are people who have walked this road before you, who have faced the same fears, the same doubts, the same obstacles, and they made it through. They didn't let the weight of the world crush them, and neither will you. Don't let anyone or anything tell you that you can't do it. You are more powerful than you realize. You are stronger than your doubts, braver than your fears, and more capable than your past mistakes. The only thing that stands between you and your dreams is the decision to take control. The moment you make that choice, everything changes. The moment you stop waiting for the right time, for the perfect moment, and you take the first step, no matter how imperfect that step may seem, you're already on your way to taking control of your life. The world doesn't control your destiny. You do. You are the author of your story, the creator of your future, and the driver of your own success. Everything you need to move forward is already within you. You've got the fire, the passion, the strength to take on whatever comes your way. So I ask you again, what's stopping you? Fear, doubt, perfectionism, procrastination? It's time to let go of those excuses. It's time to stop making excuses for why you can't take control and start making decisions for why you can. This is your time. This is your moment. And as you step forward, remember, the journey will not always be easy, but it will be worth it. Every step, every challenge, every breakthrough will make you stronger, wiser, and more resilient. And one day you'll look back and realize that the moment you decided to take control was the moment everything started to change. The power is in your hands. Take control. Now,